Elder Charles W. Penrose. The following is a brief outline of his remarks. We have had an excellent time during conference thus far, and the instructions imparted have done me good, and I hope they will benefit all who have assembled. If we observe these teachings in our daily lives, we will be a better people than we have been. We have received good counsel, calculated to make us better in every department of life. If there are any people in the world who need to exercise Christian charity, they are the Latter-day Saints. False reports are constantly spread concerning our actions and faith. It seems that those who are opposed to us cannot tell the truth about us, either by pen or speech. If we had not the truth, they would not be compelled to resort to misrepresentation in seeking to overturn our position. We are called to exercise charity, not only to each other, but to all mankind. God does not judge by outward appearances, but by the intent and motive. If those who make errors design in their hearts to do right, God is merciful to them. When people continually resort to calumny and falsehood, it is difficult to exercise charity to those who indulge in it. The world has been flooded with misrepresentation concerning the Latter-day Saints. This has occasionally occurred in high places, but we should possess our souls in patience. We should also lift up our hearts and rejoice that we are made to suffer such injustice for truth's sake. A new assault has been made against the Church. In all the books and articles that I have read that have been penned in hostility, there has not been one that has not contained falsehood. The Utah Commission, sent here under the Edmunds Act, have made a majority report to the Secretary of the Interior, in which they do great injury to this community. It may appear in the Deseret News. It might be deemed questionable whether we should publish such things against ourselves. But it appears to me that they should be submitted to the saints, that they may weigh them. It is not necessary to publish everything of a scurrilous character that is said against us, as it would engross too much of our attention, to the exclusion of subjects that are more profitable. It is necessary that the saints should know what is said against them, and that someone should show the other side. When the Church is belied, there ought to be a refutation of the misstatements. The majority of the Utah Commission, in the report alluded to, have sought to make it appear that the people are dominated by their leaders in political matters, that they are by them treated as political serfs. The objection is that we might be kept in territorial vassalage and be denied the rights according to other people. It may be ungenerous to say so, but it looks as if the Utah Commission were influenced by a desire to retain their places and salaries. They may possibly, however, believe their own statements, although they are false. The report states that 41 male persons in 1890 entered into the relation of plural marriage. They give no names, nor other data. The reason is obvious. In the manifesto issued by the president of the Church, this statement was denied most emphatically. The action of the head of the Church was endorsed by the people in General Conference. The report says that the Commission has information that in 1891, 18 such marriages occurred. I know of no such marriages in 1891, and I do not believe one has taken place. The Commission casts reflections upon the sincerity of the Church in the issuance of the manifesto, and of the community in the dissolution of the People's Party, and the division of the people on national party lines. Any person who witnessed the spirit of the people when this division took place might have imagined that they were a little too intense and zealous on the question. We ought to know whether we are sincere, and whether we have been coerced or dictated by the leaders of the Church. I have been in the Church many years, and am acquainted with the leaders of it, and have traveled a good deal among the people. I know that I have not been dominated or coerced in political matters. I have never seen anything of that character. The people have voted as they pleased. We have had the secret ballot, and the authorities of the Church could not know how a person voted if they had wished. The franchise was taken from the women of Utah because it was claimed that they voted as they were told, just as if a woman could be induced to do anything that she didn't want to. We are a free people, and our leading men have not led us into bondage. The statements of the contrary are untrue. I am sorry for a man who bears false witness against his neighbor, for God will judge him. In the future, as in the past, the people will be free, and they will join whatever political party they please to identify themselves with. The Latter-day Saints are an honest and sincere people. As a citizen of the United States, I protest against my acts and theirs being misrepresented to the government of the United States. The speaker continued for some time, showing the charge of there being an amalgamation of church and state in Utah is baseless and untrue.